We are gonna tackle the Partillium issue. We are in Star Citizen 4.4.0 Wave 1 PTU. We wanted to test our Shepherd's Mass trade run, and then we figured something changed. A lot of things changed. So we break it down for smaller pieces, and today is the Partillium. Partillium is a crucial part of our Shepherd's Mass trade run because it keeps us liquid to continue trading. We are heading to Sacran's Plot because Sacran's Plot is the only one place where we can buy Partillium. PTU is relatively calm. There are no pirates, or at least we haven't found any. GeForce also not, especially in Wave 1 PTU. You need to be a subscriber or some elite Star Citizen tester in order to have Wave 1. And we have subscription, that's why we are allowed to test in Wave 1. And when it comes to game development, you can assume that when we are in early access that we can contribute something to the development phase. We don't believe in that, but yet we do test stuff out for basically our gameplay. Because still, we have the question in the room, should we pledge for the Ironclad Assault in order to bank big, expand our business, expand our trading operation? We are totally aware that this is PTU, and we expect there will be some changes, and maybe we need to put a disclaimer on there will be changes, but the changes that we expect is change in inventory cycle, change in prices where we buy, prices where we sell. Whatever change they will do, the major change is the routings and the box sizes. That is the major changes that we have to adapt to once 4.4.0 goes live. Here at Sacran's Plot we can buy Partillium. As you can see, 24 SCUs to a price of 87k per SCU. We already have 14. That is a reduction of SCUs of 8. And in total that means we will invest 2.1 mil. The good thing about this change is more people can afford Partillium. The bad thing is, because we can deliver less Partillium, less SUs, we will make less profit per run. So we already had 14 SUs laying around and we bought 24 SUs in addition. That means we expect to have too much Partillium in SUs to deliver all at once to Buena Ravine. But there are other places like Jackson Swap and Carnot View where we can deliver Partillium. Jackson Swap is a no-go because that is a silver tablet for pirates and griefers, so we will go to Carnot View. Carnot View is on our trade run anyways, so we will go there. Beside the reduction of SCUs for Partillium, there is another major remarkable change that happens with 4.4.0, and that is the box sizes. They changed the box sizes. Partillium was 4 SCU box size, the biggest, and now the biggest is 2 SCU. That means box size halved, and therefore tractor beaming work doubled. But even with the reduction of 6 SUs, it's almost a double. But we have a double of potential of getting pirated. One's at the buying location and the other one is at the selling location. That is not an issue here in PTU because almost nobody is here and doing that kind of stuff, especially not pirating nor grieving. But that will be a thing once 4.4.0 comes out. We expect to be able to sell 24 SCUs of Partillium. We have 28 SCUs. That means at least 2 boxes will be left behind. We need to lower a little bit more just to find out what is actually the max inventory what we can sell at the selling location. And here we can see 120,000 per SU. That gives us 800k plus. And 4 SU left behind, and definitely max inventory after we sold everything is 24. So that is a batch buy and a batch sell of 24 SUs Partillium. All right, let's go to Carnot View, sell the rest. We are gonna unload the rest of the Partillium 10 SUs, and once we are here at Carnot View, we also want to have a check on what else we can sell here beside Partillium, because usually we do not sell much here, Basilisk and Cobalt, but the only one thing that we buy here was diamond laminate, and maybe there are new commodities we can buy here beside diamond laminate, and that is something that we will have a check on. Yeah, loot goblin. Here's the terminal. We can buy diamond laminate, but also Dagnus root. That is new. Processed food, 6,000 SUs. Who is gonna buy 6,000 here at Carnot View? But yeah, we can sell here Partillium for 104k per SU. That is 15k less than at Buena Ravine. That is a massive price drop. I mean, why should we go here to sell Partillium? It would be to reduce risk of pirating, but we also reduce the profit of 15k per unit. Yeah, we just do that for the test sake. But yeah, we click on sell. And don't care much about the profit itself.